Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorantly calls God. YAHAWASHI, being the name of His Son, Jesus Christ, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty AHPARYam, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. Today's going to be a quick lesson. 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Verse 2. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And basically one of the things that we do in this truth is we keep an eye out on the signs. We keep an eye out, we measure the times, saying, okay, we're this is the next thing, we're drawing closer to this prophecy, so that means that we're just that much closer to the end as a whole. All right, and today's video, we're gonna be watching this, okay, which I'm gonna link it so you can watch the whole thing yourself. Well, let's just get a bit of a bit of it.
All right, we should be streaming live here. Hello world, how's it going out there? My name is
bear with me, Slock.
Listen, I'm an engineer at Neuralink, and I'd like to introduce you to telekinetic friend that I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Not many more of those out there. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Nolan Arbaugh. I'm 29 years old. About 8 years ago, I was in kind of a freak diving accident and dislocated my C4C5, so I'm a complete quadriplegic. So I'm paralyzed from below the shoulders. I have no sensation or movement below my level of injury, so below my shoulders. Yeah, that about covers it, right?
You want to introduce some of your dogs here?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got dogs all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, so basically, like I said before, link is going to be in the description if you want to go check it out yourself, so you can watch the whole video as well as the brother's lesson. But basically, the main thing I want to get into is he called him telekinetic. Okay, so that's like a word in order to tantalize people, in order to think, oh my God, that sounds really cool. Like, I want to be able to do that myself. I want that kind of what's the word? That ability. I want to be able to do that. All right. And in addition to that, there's also the fact that he is paralyzed. Okay, so the people that don't have feelings in their shoulder down, arms, legs, whatever, all right, they just don't have any feelings. This is what is going to be able to give people, or that not false hope, but basically hope of being able to, feel again or be able to do stuff again. All right. So, obviously, prior to this whole Neuralink thing, even now, this man needs help just getting around, living and doing stuff or whatever, because he can't do anything by himself. But what Esau's trying to do is Esau's trying to create technology in order to make that miracle thing happen, where, oh, well, now, even though you can't do anything with your body, we're going to build some technology that allows you to be able to do all these stuff that you weren't able to do previously because of the accident that happened to you. All right. So this is the thing that Esau does. Hey everyone, it's all right. This is some nice good thing that actually helps people out. All right, we're actually trying to help people. Okay, let me actually get that as a matter of fact. Bear with me. Sirach chapter 14 verse 17. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. All right. So over here we see that when the wicked do good, quote unquote, do good, like restoring motor function to a paraplegic. All right. He does it. He's doing it unwillingly. Honestly, it's not necessarily that he's doing it unwillingly. It's that obviously that's one of the goals, but it's also the main focus is to make people think this is a good thing and this is what they want. It's like to entice them, all right, or to convince them, Slovakia, to convince them that yes, this is a not only a safe thing, but it's a good thing. But their true goal lies in something else. All right, their other goal, which we know it to be the haragma. All right. Actually, let me get that verse. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand, or basically, what they're trying to do is they're trying to implement this system, all right, which obviously there's gradualism to it, all right. It's not all at once, because then people, because even I don't want to say now in today, like as in like right now, recent times, but definitely before, people would be like, oh hell no, I would never take no charagma. Oh, I would never do this, then and third. I would never do that. And people would be like 10 years ago, they would be alert and aware of these things, the average person. But now people are more susceptible to being manipulated and fooled and deceived. All right, a lot of people were tricked with the whole C9V. All right, this is just the gradualism of making people more and more reliant on the authoritative figures. All right, that's telling them what's right and what's wrong. Okay, not letting people think for themselves. Which, yeah, that's like these people. Their idea of thinking for themselves is whatever fact checkers say. All right, fact checkers is right, even if you read something. If I read something that's just objectively there, it can be deemed as hate speech or whatever. All right, if you speak truth, then the fact checkers are going to say that that's just not true, or that's not a fact. All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we need to familiarize ourselves with all these things, with this Neuralink, all right, as well as the other things like the gradualism. Okay, even though there were some people that were trying to like think, oh yeah, maybe this is it, this is the thing, blah blah blah. And I wouldn't say necessarily that camps were saying that. I think it was more so just randoms, more specifically randoms. I was just saying, I think that this is that, because people are losing their jobs in the second and third, where it wasn't that, but it was more so a rehearsal. All right, rehearsal as in like the practice run for when the actual charagma actually comes out. All right. Exodus chapter 23 verse 2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. And the final warning is just the fact that when all hell breaks loose, when shit hits the fan, when they're implementing these and offering you these types of stuff, you're not supposed to be following the multitude, following people saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do it. These other people were doing it, so yeah, I can. It's safe. I can do it too. All right, no, we have to abstain from that. Abstain from this, no matter what. All right, be aware, and because the thing is, a lot of people, most people are going to be. Actually, let me get that at. Okay, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 15. I have said before and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. All right, so there's gonna be a lot more people that are gonna be destroyed, and that's the thing. When you see a lot of people that are following after the evil trend, the wicked trend, or whatever, we're supposed to be aware of, this is not right. The Lord needs us all to be leaders, all right, and as well as capable of knowing what's the right thing, but still coming to the same conclusion of serving Yahawadah, SHAMAIWAN. All right, you have to be able to be the leader, be the example, all right, just as Yahawadah was the perfect example. And I had a precept and I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what it was. Yahawadah will come back to me before I finish this lesson. But basically, yeah, as I was saying, we all have to be leaders. I guess this is one of the, I think there was another one. Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. So we all have to be, we all have our own problems, individual problems that we have to deal with, and we all have to be aware of what to do for our own things. Yes, we do gain wisdom and knowledge from our elders, from other brothers or whatever, but at the end of the day, we cannot save each other. We have to save ourselves. Okay, so we have to work on our own issues, our own problems, and building up to having the Lord choose us on our own. We can only make the Lord choose us by our own works and not from the works of someone else. All right, we can't ride someone else's coattails. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.